Josh Darrow, Larry Bluestein. Flex.
Right there, not a lot.
That would say AutoNation Gridiron Report.
If you can't read it.
Your muscles are so big it spreads across the screen. AutoNation Gridiron Report here on SouthFloridaHighSchoolSports.com. Prospect time, this man's area of expertise. You were at the game, Columbus and Berlin. It was completely one-sided as Columbus shut him out 37-0, and Sasha Kelsey, a senior wide receiver, had a huge game.
Yeah, he did. We've been waiting for that to happen. In fact, I asked him during the summer, I said, no more Bobo Wilson, no Chestnut, nobody to make these big plays. It's you. You're going to have to make those big plays. And he said, I'm ready for it. And this kid's a phenomenal athlete. He punts, he kicks, extra points. He's a returner, punt returner, kick returner. He plays wide receiver. You think he ever comes off the field? One of the better athletes down here. We've been waiting. He's been on that team since he was in 10th grade. So it's about time. He runs great patterns. He's got tremendous speed. He'll outrun everybody. And where the game was whitewashed in the stadium before the game,
I'm sure you had fun.
Berlin actually kind of even the
They won the pregame tailgate?
It wasn't even close.
They crushed it?
It wasn't even close. But Berlin next year, we're gonna have to give you some competition. We're gonna have to get Columbus back in the deal. But I think Columbus is just playing possum for the game.
Yeah, I think Chris Merritt would take the result on the scoreboard than the Cuban sandwiches out in the parking lot.
There was no Cuban sandwiches to be found. It was all really good food. It was the best tailgate I've had. Shout out to everybody who prepared it and treated us well. We were waiting for JT the whole time. He made extra for JT.
Everyone would have ran. If JT comes to your tailgate, you better have extra food.
You're right. You're right.
All right, hey, one of the best secrets maybe in Dade County might be the Southwest Eagles and Tim Neal. They were a playoff team a year ago, but I think they definitely want to do more with their season this year. Big win over Hialeah last week, and they definitely got two primetime prospects. One is Sands, the athlete, and the other is the guy that pulls the trigger, DeAndre Pickett-White.
Yeah, this kid can play anything. I mean, I keep saying that he's more of an athlete, but everyone says, no, he's a quarterback. I mean, okay, so I'll buy into the fact. I just think that he's a very athletic kid. He does so many great things. J.R. Bryant, who's coach, who knows, used to play, back in the day at FSU, and he knows kind of the lay of the land. He was telling me that this kid's, we got to watch him next year as at the end of the year as a quarterback prospect instead of just as an athlete, and we'll do that because he makes his team go, like you said. This is a kid that has speed, has everything that you need to have, and he's a smart guy, and he's played this game for a long time. I think it's going to be real interesting what happens down the road because now where they punched a team like Hialeah, and we know Hialeah is very, very good.
Kids.
Southwest is getting a little bit of respect, and it's been a long, long time. Coach Burrows had him there a couple years back, and now I'll tell you, Coach Neal's done a great job, and he's got the kid White, he's emerged, and he's going to be one of the top ones.
6 degrees of Pat Burrows, because we're going to move on to the quarterback at Homestead.
Wow.
That Pat Burrows coached for a year. He goes by Hard Time. Yeah. His name's Maurice Alexander, and I know this is a kid that you were extremely high on.
Oh, yeah, and he's giving everybody hard times. Throwing for 300, 400 yards a game. I mean, it's amazing. We knew he could do it. I mean, he did it against University School. I think the University School was very surprised, but in all due respect, I don't think that University School is going to face a quarterback with that type of athletic ability, that arm strength, can throw across his body, scours the field. I mean, he may not be the biggest guy, but that's just from the standpoint is he just needs to eat. I mean, once he gets...
we should have brought him to that tailgate.
Yeah, we should have put him to the tailgate. But Alexander, everybody has said since he was a young kid playing in Florida City, he's going to, with Deontay Mullins and those guys, he's going to be something special. I think we've seen that already. As he gets stronger, it's tough for him to go to a lot of these camps and a lot of these events that are far away because, I mean, they're living, when you live in South Dade.
Down south. Exit 1.
Yeah, Exit 1. So our boy Kenny Mastroli and a couple of other people are thinking about getting something a little bit closer. And then when he gets a guy like that under his wings, wow, watch out. He's a tremendous football player. He's making Homestead go right now.
All right, there we go. 3 primetime prospects this past week that Larry Bluestein has eyeballed recently, and usually with you've eyeballed them
sometimes
forever.
Yeah.
Sasha Kelsey, DeAndre Pickett-White, and Maurice Alexander. For Larry Bluestein, I'm Josh Darrow. Right there, friends. AutoNation Gridiron Report here on SouthFloridaHighSchoolSports.com.